Moving right along, next we have an Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way for the Men's North American Championship. Let's get down to the ring and get our entrance into the ring so we can get this action started. The Underboss.
The contest is a Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules match and is for the NXT North American Championship. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 206 pounds, the Underboss, Channing Lorenzo.
Did y'all see him almost trip? He needs to get it together before this match. Or he can forget about it. Over here. And there he is. It's Charlie Walker.
And his opponents. First, representing No Quarter Catch Crew from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 208 pounds, Charlie Dempsey.
It would be a true loss if they don't put this man with some Oompa Loompas and give him a purple suit. That's just me, though. And there he is, Brian Pillman Jr. Or as they all like to call him, Lexus King.
From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Lexus King.
There's only one king in Ohio, and I don't care for him too much, Lebanon James, but that's a different story for a different video.
North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Miles Bourne.
Or as I like to call him, Randy Orton Jr. Y'all can see it right. I'm not crazy, right? Go down in the comments, let me know what you guys think. And while you're down there, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Everybody needs to see this non-stop action brought to you by GSF. Let's go ahead and get that bell rung and get this started. Remember, Extreme Rules, everybody. Fatal 4-Way. And we're all. Charlie Walker, still salty. Got Miles Bourne left the No Quarter Catch Crew, dropping that nasty London right on him. Showed him that he is the prodigy of catch wrestling. But Miles Bourne's not going to take that lightly. Drops him with an atomic drop. Pillman down there. Is that a bag of tacks? We're not even 30 seconds in. Miles Bourne putting a stop to that. Doing everybody a favor. Mankind ain't out here yet. Dropping Charlie Walker right on top of those thumbtacks. Even though it's in the bag, I still suspect you're going to get poked. Chop block from Channing Lorenzo, who takes the tacks in his hand. No, no, Lorenzo, don't do it. Don't desecrate the mat. Well, that cat's out of the bag. Ain't no stopping it now. At the point of no return, throat chop to Pillman Jr. Is that Miles Bourne whipping Charlie Walker with the strap? 1, 2, kick out by Brian Pillman Jr. The breath's got a handful of tacks. Not sure what he's thinking about. Walker's out cold down here next to us. Right onto the tacks, a belly to belly from the cheap seats by Miles Bourne. Channing Lorenzo fell on his own sword, or in this case, on his own tacks. I bet you he's regretting that decision now. Nasty arm wrench by Charlie Walker. Putting him in the tree of woe position. Locking his legs in tight. Stomping a mud hole into Charlie Walker. Oh no, kneeing a mud hole into Charlie Walker. Come up like a chicken in a Chinese restaurant. And another bag attacks. Come on now. Is this really what we want to do? It is Extreme Rules, so I'm not going to complain. It's all action. Nasty neck breaker from Channing Stacks to Renzo. 1, 2, kick out. I'm going to nickname this ref the Hammer. This man's out here nailing tacks in. 1. What's this guy's pain tolerance? This is crazy. Charlie Walker showing y'all, and another back attack. Where did the attacks come from? Miles Bourne is not going to let Charlie Walker walk out of here with that strap. Not after all he's been through. And now Miles Bourne with the bag of attacks. Stops it. Nasty gut breaker, nasty gut buster from Channing Stacks to Renzo. With a modified knee stomp. There's the Hammer 1. Kick out. No. Broken up by Charlie Walker of the Chocolate Factory. And a half Nelson suplex, slamming Miles Bourne face first into that tack field. No love lost between these two. Here goes Pillman Jr. 1, kick out. Oh, wow, they're putting the double kibosh onto Channing, and he spills out onto the floor. Look at all those tacks in the throat of Miles Bourne. The toughness of that guy cannot be questioned. Nasty European uppercut from Channing. Forget about it. Pillman stomping on the butterfingers of Charlie Walker. Nasty slam, but a no-sell from Channing. Rolled up by Pillman. Now remember, folks, this is not an eliminator. First pin wins. Counter with a sliced bread onto the tacks goes Brian Pillman Jr. Just playing, excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't know if that's disrespectful or not. But I'm gonna call him Brian. Mama named him Brian, I'm gonna call him Brian. And here comes Charlie Walker. The nasty head and arm suplex. Dropping him right there on those tacks. Here comes the hammer count. 1, kick out. Channing letting his frustration rise. 1, 2, kick out by Charlie Walker again. Went across Charlie Walker's face. With a step-up roadhouse to the back of the head of Stacks. Kick out by Channing, almost broken up by Pillman. And there goes Channing, introducing the first kendo stick into this match. We were doing so well, and he cracked Walker across the skull. Dropping Charlie Walker into those tacks. And a trash can for the efforts of Miles Bourne right across the back of the noggin. And there are only 2 in the ring. Charlie Walker shaking off the cobwebs. Running power slam onto the outskirts of that tack field. And another power slam. Lexus King showing y'all what he's all about. Trying to assert his dominance. Miles Bourne having none of it. He re-enters the ring. There goes King again with that kendo stick, but he's rolled up by Dempsey. Broken up by Bourne. Man, it's personal between them two. They are not going to let each other win. Not while the other's breathing. Countered by Dempsey. Nasty European uppercut. He brought that one straight out of Blackpool. And now he has the tax right across the face of Miles Bourne. Expanding the tack field. Not sure why you're going to set yourself up to fall on your sword like this. The irony. You dropped the tax and now you're dropped in the tax. Serves you right, Charlie Wonka. Fisherman Buster driver by Brian Pillman Jr. Broken up by Channing. Going to work on them ham hocks. Swing and a miss, crashing and burning. Brashing and burning. With a belly-to-belly into the tax. I'm not sure who got the worst of that, but here comes Pillman. 1, 2. Man, this got a suck kicking out on top of all those tacks. Looking like a pin cushion in there. Swinging net breaker right back onto the tax, but here comes Charlie Wonka to break it up. Miles Bourne's really feeling it right now. Everywhere you step. A nasty scorpion death drop onto the tax. Charlie Dempsey's officially fallen on his own sword twice. And another bag of tacks introduced by Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Why are y'all doing this? A nasty swinging drive-by neck breaker. And adding to the carnage is Channing. Now let's hope you're not the third person to fall on your sword tonight. Y'all gonna regret this in the morning. Oh! Right in the grill. Charlie Wonka tosses that trash can, taking out the trash. Another bag of tacks. What is wrong with y'all? These men are unhinged, ladies and gentlemen. Are you not entertained? These men are putting it all on the line for our sick pleasure, for our entertainment. Returning the favor, mitt flapping. Charlie Wonka with those tacks. All right, Miles, don't fall on your sword now. Looks like Lexus King's gonna fall on that sword with a neck breaker and an ass full of tacks. Oh, getting lined up by Miles Bourne. And here comes Wonka again. Halting the momentum of Bourne with a snap suplex. There you go. Channing, I told you don't fall on your sword, and you got suplexed onto it. Nasty chair shot from Charlie Wonka, and he goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out by Lexus King Jr. Pillman, Brian. Wonka up in the cheap seats, looking to take it flight. Body onto the tax goes King. Somebody get medical on standby. Y'all gonna need it. And another slam. And more tax. Channing trying to remove as many tacks as he can. He can't escape it. There's tacks everywhere. Every slam comes with dire consequences and a kendo shot to the back of the head of Channing Stacks Lorenzo. 1, 2, broken up by King. Here comes Wonka with a suplex head first onto those tacks. Goes Miles Bourne. He's got to have him in the spot, in the base of his neck. Tacks for everybody. And another bag of, what are y'all doing? More and a shot to the back of the head from Channing Stacks Lorenzo, and a Bourne again. This is his chance. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it, folks. Your inaugural men's NXT North American champion.
NXT North American champion, Miles Bourne.
No matter how bad Charlie Walker wanted to win, his protege walks away with the gold. There can be only one